Okay, I have always wanted to do a video like this. One, you guys have been asking me for a makeup tutorial for the longest time since I started my channel, and finally we were doing one like 3 years in. So this is supposed to be giving a little Vogue-esque type of style, and now I'm finally able to actually do one. So I'm gonna show you guys my current makeup routine, and yeah, we're just gonna have a little chit chat, and I'm gonna talk about the products that I use along the way. So let's see how fast I can get this done, because I don't know if it's just me, but you ever watch a tutorial, like especially those Vogue ones, and you're just like, wait, so this is only like 15-20 minutes? Are they not putting on a lot of makeup? Or like, I don't know what's kind of happening. Currently right now, my skin is not maybe in the best position because I do travel a lot pretty much, and depending on the water quality, like wherever I go, I don't know, it just hits different, and it hits me different. Plus my cycle actually just ended. My eyebrows are hennaed, and I do have what is remaining left of lash extensions. So there's that. What I just put on my face was the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection primer, and it has a very light scent that I think smells very, very good. So I moisturized my face already. Actually, I did do a like morning routine sort of thing where you guys kind of see me going through some of my skincare, especially like as I'm traveling, specifically as I'm traveling. You guys see like a little bit of the products I use. They're not the exact same ones that I use when I'm home, but I do have the larger sizes of everything when I go home, so you can kind of get a gist of it. But I like to prime my face with that, and then I also like to go in with the Airbrush Finishing Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury, except, okay, I have to let you guys know this. It's actually a mixture of the Charlotte Tilbury and, what is it, Too Faced Hangover Spray, because that is also used to prime the face. Is it just me, or do primers not smell the best? The primers don't really smell that good. Anyways, so I do that, and then I actually go in with a settings type of powder. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills powder. I usually like to go in with the Huda Beauty. This is in Kunafa. I like to go in with this powder over my face to also help the makeup stay on your face all day long. Angels, this is how you get the makeup to last, okay? So I like to dab it in here, okay? And then I like to just put it all over the face. This is gonna help it to adhere. I should also mention that I do have on moisturizer, Belief moisturizer, and that is a very important step when you're putting on your makeup. You need to put on the Belief moisturizer because it literally helps the makeup to adhere on the face really, really well. Setting the face also, so if you have oily skin, this is very good to do before you put on foundation. When I first learned this like trick, I was like, I'm not putting powder on my face before I put on foundation because it's gonna get blotchy, patchy, all these things, but it doesn't because you're coating it with a light coat and all this priming stuff, you're less likely to get creasing, because I get a lot of creasing here. And people always ask me like, how come it always looks like you just did your makeup and it's been hours? It's because I do the steps that I just showed you guys just now. Priming the face, like spraying it, like all those steps that you used before really matter, okay? So I'm using this NARS foundation. It's my favorite foundation, Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and my shade is in Syracuse. This is what I've currently been using, and the brush that I'm using to apply this is a 222 brush from Real Techniques. So I pretty much only use Real Technique brushes, for the most part, at least for foundation. I only use Real Technique and then some makeup by Miriam. And if you guys see me looking off into the corner, that is me looking in the mirror over here. So I blot this in. You guys might think I'm crazy for doing this, but because I like to keep my wigs on for like a day and a half, I usually don't like to put makeup that much like on my forehead, but I just lightly go over it like this because it's just not really that necessary, and like no one even really notices like that anyways. See, like if I didn't tell you, then you wouldn't know. So don't go in the comment section down below and say anything, okay? Because if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't say anything. So I do that because I don't like anything to be too much on my hairline, because I usually break out like around the perimeter of my face. Like, what is happening? So I blot that in like so, like that. Fun fact, guys, I'm like Dress Your Face. Does anyone remember the makeup artist Dress Your Face? I went to a class and I was certified by her, and she's the one that taught me that like stippling motion of like putting makeup on the face. So that's just a fun fact for people. Next, I'm actually going to do my, oh wait, I don't have to. Eyebrows, I don't have to do my eyebrows because they are hennaed. Oh, I go to Beauty by Anna, like in Long Island, and she is the best. She does the henna brows. Let me tell you guys, you need to get on the henna brow situation because honestly, tinting does not work that well. Tinting comes off in 0.3 seconds. I have slept in like eyebrow tinting and it hasn't gone well for me, like literally at all. And also what I do, angels, I always have a paper towel, which you guys can't see, but I have a paper towel next to me. And when I'm done with my brushes, I always just wipe that product out so that it's easier for me to wash the brushes when I'm done and you're not getting a lot of product buildup. Now, if you've been following me for a while now, then you would know that I wash my makeup brushes every single night that I use them, which you guys will also see in my night routine. You guys will see that I wash my makeup brushes every single night before I use them because I'm not gonna be putting like dirty brushes on my face. It doesn't make any sense, okay? So I would normally like carve out the brow, but I don't know, I kind of feel like it's not really that necessary for me to do because I've been doing a very natural look lately. Like my hair, I did take out of a like bun situation, so it's not pinned straight, but I don't know, since my hair is sitting on sew-in, I've just been feeling like a natural Lisa. So I put this NARS concealer, and this is in the shade Light 2.8 Maroon Glace. I hope I said that correctly. And then I also just take some and put it over here. I know, I've become those girls that are like, I just do like a little dot, like here and like that. I know, I've officially become that girl right now. Yeah, in the winter, which is absolutely insane because usually you would think I want to kick it on. So I take this like stippling blending brush here and I just, okay, like so, like that. Now watch, this is like a technique that I just started doing naturally on my own because I realized whatever you add like brightness to, you're gonna highlight, right? So you see how this is looking a little bit more lifted? We always want our face to look very lifted, so we want everything to go up. So me going in this like diagonal motion, going up like this, is gonna help my face to look more lifted. Now, what I do is I take a natural looking concealer, which is by Makeup Forever in the shade 43, and I put that under my eye over here as opposed to putting the light under the eye. I don't know why, but it's just something that I just started doing on my own and I like it a lot better that way. So I'm like blending this out so it's gonna look light as it goes here to add lifting to the face, but from like the, I don't know, like around here to the beginning of my eye, I like it to be a like natural shade that like matches my foundation pretty much to conceal. I don't know, because I just feel like when I use the light all over, it can tend to look like, I don't know, like I'm prone to puffiness on my eyes, not any discoloration, but puffiness, and I don't want to like draw attention to that, but I want it to be lighter here, if that makes sense. So that's pretty much what I do, and that makes it look like, it makes such a difference. I really hope it's picking it up on camera, but it genuinely makes a lot of the difference. And this is a very simple, like easy makeup look that I do. And I've been doing this every single day, I kid you not. And this is why, honestly, I've learned that if you have your lashes done and you have your eyebrows done like all the time, even when the henna starts to like wear off a little bit, I'm telling you, like it cuts down the get ready time because you take a long time putting on the lashes or like a while trying to get your eyebrows to be symmetrical. The henna, just in case if you're wondering, lasts for about like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And like, hey, if you add up the time of how many times you're gonna be doing makeup, then it's worth it. Get into it, yeah. So I'm gonna take this beauty blender, wet the beauty blender. I know, I'm usually never in the bathroom doing my makeup, and so I get like a little lazy and I'm like, oh, I don't feel like getting up and like wetting the beauty blender, but trust me, it really, really makes all the difference when you wet the beauty blender. And then I'm just gonna dip it in the Kunafa shade from Huda Beauty and pat that under my eye like that to really lock in that color. I'm about to choke. I almost like inhaled that powder. So we're going up, up, up. Does anyone bake anymore? Like, does anyone do that anymore? I don't know. I feel like everyone has stopped baking for such a long time. It really just depends on the look you're going for, honestly, as it pertains to like carving out the brow and doing all that stuff. I just don't really feel like it's necessary because I feel like I love the way my henna brows look so much that I honestly don't wanna do anything else. So you can carve out the brow, it'll make it look extra clean, but it already does look clean. So I'm good right here. Thank you though, thanks for offering. What I like to do, this is one of my like little tricks, okay? Like sometimes I don't feel like doing a full-blown like eyeshadow type of look. So what I will do, I'm taking my Makeup by Mario palette, and I like to take just like a regular blending brush, and I will go in with like a, let's say like a shade like this brown shade over here. And then I'll just like go in my crease over here to add definition to my eye. And a lot of the times, like if I put on concealer, it'll make that color a lot more prominent, but you can already see like it's doing what it needs to do. Just to give myself a bit of definition over here. And the more you get into skin, especially the older you get, you understand that having good skin is what makes the makeup look flawless. And you don't really need to cake it on like that. Like, who wants to be wearing a billion pounds of makeup anyway? Especially because, let's be real here, it doesn't even really be covering up like that. What is going on my face? It's turning white here. Oh, I probably didn't blend it out. Okay, whatever. Well, we're gonna handle that. Hopefully we will be able to handle that. When I spray and everything's done, it will look more blended. Trust me, trust me. Trust the process, as they say, right? We all go through a point where we look a little bit crazy. And then after I do that with the crease like area, sometimes I like to take like a nude eyeliner, because sometimes I like to wear white eyeliner, and I will just go and line my eye like this. And sometimes I'll take a beauty blender and do it so that I don't print my makeup. So I go like this with the liner. Anytime you do liner, do you all of a sudden feel like you have eyelashes on like all under your eye? It's like, where was this before? And now all of a sudden, like my eye's bothering me. I'll survive, stay strong. Let me tell you something about Marc Jacobs. I don't really use any of their products, but I do use their liners. Like the liner from Marc Jacobs lasts so long. So I'm lining under my eye right here, because I don't know, this to me is natural. If it's not for you, you're on the wrong channel. I'll see you later in another video, babe. Because this to me like accentuates the eye, makes it look a little bit bigger, but still like, I don't know. I don't even know. It's just very doll-like to me, and it gave me what it needed to give me. So I'm happy about that. Next, I'm gonna actually go in with a bronzer. So I'm gonna take my Too Faced Born This Way complexion powder in Cocoa. And this is actually not a bronzer specifically, but it's a foundation, and I don't know, I really like it. And I kind of just like pat this in like in a stippling type of motion to add, you see how it's adding definition to the face? Don't worry, hold your horses, we're gonna blend it in, do not worry. It's so interesting doing makeup on camera because the way things look in person look a lot different on camera, and then you have to make the makeup more dramatic on camera for camera, because sometimes when you do extra light things, it just doesn't even show up literally at all. It's the weirdest thing. That's what I do, and sometimes when it looks like very harsh, I don't really worry about that, because this is crucial with the next step. I literally go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Peach Loose Setting Powder. And I'm gonna take my same foundation brush that I use, that 222 brush, and I'm going to start like putting that under here for definition. But I'm kind of gonna put it all around the face so that everything on my face is literally like the same color. And this also helps like everything to like blend in, right? So this is what we're doing to blend everything in on the face. Don't worry, like you're not gonna see, it still has definition here. You're not wiping anything like really away. And this is also a good trick if you feel like you made something a little bit too dark or anything like that, going in with like a colored loose like powder or like setting powder. Oh, what happened? Yeah, so I gotta tap it off the excess so that it's not like too much. Anyways, child, so this is what I'm doing. It got a little bit in my eyebrow situation, but it's fine. These brows are giving me what they needed to give me. Okay, and I don't want to hear a sound from anyone. You see how everything looks more blended now and everything like came together, right? It doesn't look like yellow patch, okay? Because I blended everything in. pouring that excess back into over here. So if I feel like I lost a little bit of definition with like putting on the blending powder, I just lightly go back in with the bronzer and I just go create like a more definitive line here. And then I do the same like over here or the other side, and I kind of go up the face like that. Right? And then I do like a little nose contour situation. Like, I'm sorry, I really do. And here's the trick, angels. So when you are contouring your nose, right? I'm sure we all know how to do it by now. You want to go up into the brow bone. You want to connect that. That's what adds to making the nose look a lot slimmer, okay? You want to go up and around into the brow bone so that it's connected downward. Okay, and you want to make sure, of course, there are no harsh lines like on the nose. And if there is, you can always blend it out. Do not worry. So I'll take this brush to like my foundation brush to go down the sides so that I make sure that everything is kosher and that there are no harsh lines. But it's just a very light nose contour situation. You can like color the tip a little bit here. Okay, just like that. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, I love this brand so much. Cheek to Chic. Cheek to Chic. Okay, and this color it's nothing but gorgeous. I don't wanna hear a sound. Not a sound. So this is also something that I do. I use a very limited amount of brushes because I wash them like all the time, every time that I use them. So I wiped off the excess. And then I'm gonna dab into here and I'm just gonna go in an upward motion. Now this is a very natural like blush, very, very natural, but you see it is doing what it needs to do. You see that? I know you see it. And what I love is that this middle color is so gorgeous. Like I will put that like here on the set, like on the tear ducts of my eye to like add a little highlight. I'll even go like down my nose here. I don't go straight down. I only add highlight in the top and on the tip. Okay, you don't want to go straight down your nose. Like we've all seen some, people, or we've probably all been guilty of it in the past, where we go straight down the nose and no babe. I don't think so. Next, I'm gonna go in with my NARS blush just to add a little bit more because I'm a blushy type of gal. And this is in the shade Orgasm X. And I'm just gonna, ta-ta. Okay, do you see what it, you see? All right, and I actually take a little bit and I dab it on the thing, and I also take a little bit and dab it on the nose. It just makes everything come together. So I do that very lightly. Because I have been wearing eyelash extensions, I have not been doing any sort of liner, but if I do feel like I'm in the mood for liner, I will just like put a little like on the sides. I haven't been feeling like I've been needing that because I just like the no like eyeliner sort of look at the current moment. I usually like to wear eyeliner where I'm wearing band lashes, but when I have on lash extensions, it's just a little bit of a hassle to do that and stuff like that. And plus, like, I don't know, it's just not necessary. Even though they are kind of falling out, whatever, we'll be fine, we're good, right? I'm actually going to go in with this, what is this, KKW Beauty, and it's the only thing I own of KKW Beauty, and she has a lip liner in Nude 2.5. Now this is also a trick that I learned because I have a deep Cupid's bow. It's very difficult for me to overline my lips, and I always wanted the overdrawn sort of look, like, I just want it, and I was never able to do it until I finally learned this trick. Ready? Like that. Are we here? Okay. It's because I have on lip gloss. You can't really see it, so I actually have to wipe a bit of it like off to like get that product on. Here. And this is gonna make the lips look bigger. And I love her lip liner color. I have honestly yet to find another one that's just like this, because I've always struggled with like finding browns to wear too, because I feel like everything is either too dark or too much of something that I didn't want to do. But this like shaded by her is like very much perfect, like very, very, very perfect for me. So before I forget, I go in again because I want to make sure that this makeup is set. I will go in with my Makeup Forever Y455 Matte Velvet Skin powder to just, boom, set that makeup in even more, okay? It's all about setting, angels, okay? In that way, your makeup is going to look flawless all day long. Like, I'm not even kidding you. It's going to make it look like you just did it no matter how long ago. I don't care if you literally wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and it's 6 p.m., that's 12 hours, or if it's even 9 p.m. at night, or even till 6 a.m. the next day, 24 hours, your makeup is going to still look flawless. I promise you, okay? And everyone else is gonna look like greasy, or like, you might shine a little bit if you have naturally oily skin, but everyone's gonna look a little, you know, less than stellar, and you're gonna look phenomenal. I also like to go in with this Kylie highlighter, which I actually got for free at Ulta, to like highlight the tear duct again, and then I go a little bit on the nosy nose again. Does anyone highlight the side of the cheek anymore? I feel like the Charlotte Tilbury had that. I do not know where I put my lipstick, so I actually have to go really quickly and go get my lipstick right now so I can put that on and finish the look. But before I do, I wanna show you guys another trick before I go and put the lipstick on. This is crucial. If you haven't paid attention, I don't know what you were doing, but pay attention now. So with your beauty blender, right, what you wanna do, this is the final step in sealing your makeup so it does not go anywhere, okay? Are you listening to me? Here we go. You're going to spray your face, okay? As many times as you want. You're gonna spray your face, and then you wanna make sure that you dry it, like usually with a fan or something like that, and let it dry. But let me show you. I'll show you better than I tell you, okay? Spray your face, let it dry. I don't know where my fan is right now, but you're gonna let it dry. And as it's drying down, okay, you're gonna take your beauty blender. This is the key, angels. You're gonna take your beauty blender and you're going to dab in that setting spray into your makeup. Dab that in. I'm telling you, this is a game changer. It is going to make your makeup extra flawless, okay? Even under the eye. Setting under the eye, looking up. And it also makes everything smooth and coming together. And now, this is also how you get your makeup to look like skin. See that? It's looking like it's on skin, okay? And that's what we want. Now the setting spray is, boom, absorbed into the skin. I'm gonna go get my lipstick. Okay, I'm back with my favorite lipstick ever in the universe. Now, I don't usually wear lipstick. I'm a lip gloss kind of gal. Okay, I don't like matte lips or anything like that. I'm not into it unless I wear red lipstick, which I rarely ever do. And the only reason why I wear red matte is because red, for some reason, gets all over my face when I wear it. Like when I wear red lipstick, it ends up on my cheek. It ends up like, I literally don't even understand. It ends up literally on my legs. I don't understand how that happens. And that's why I prefer for it to be matte so that it doesn't move. Anyways, so this is my favorite lipstick, okay? Especially if you are a tan girl, okay? Or you are a melanated queen. This is, oh my God. This is the nude for you, babe, okay? This is in the shade Live It Up, L-I-V. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, like I think it's from the Pillow Talk collection. And I'm not even exaggerating. I never usually wear lipstick, guys. And this is all that I really have left of this product. Like, I love this shade. It's the perfect pinky type of nude. I've always struggled with like finding a pinky type of nude and even a lip liner that looks really flattering on my complexion. Honestly, it was always just like too pink or maybe like too light or maybe too like brown, or like the shade was just never really to my liking. And then of course, because I love lip gloss, I'm just taking this, like, you could take any sort of like clearish type of lip gloss. This is from Wet n Wild, and I'm taking this and I'm just putting it all over my lips, okay, as that adding finishing touch. And this also makes the lips look a lot bigger as well, and just very juicy. It's giving juice, okay? I love that. Like, I actually love it. So this is the final makeup look, angels. This is what I am currently doing right now for my makeup. So now you guys know how I do my makeup every single day. When I have lash extensions, or pretty much period, how I've been doing my makeup as of late, and just like, I'm gonna go flat iron my hair. This is just how it's looking right now for the video, but yes, that wraps up this video. I will link all the products down below. I know, work for me, but I got you guys, so that you guys can try these products. Trust me, you are really going to love it. I promise you, these are things that you guys actually need. And with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.